Drone-in-a-box solutions are getting more and more interesting. Part 108 is coming in the US and weather is stopping cargo drone test flights in the Nordics. I'm Johan Erlandsson and this is Future Country with some drone news. Starling develops a fixed-wing drone-in-a-box solution that sounds very attractive on paper. 2 hours of flight endurance, 160 km per hour cruise speed and automatic battery swap for short turnaround times. If this works as communicated at a reasonable cost, and if regulations allow us to use it, this looks like a concept that will work well for eyes-on-scene operations and more or less any task when you want to have a look at something. Compared to the huge box from competing Avi, this box is a lot smaller, having a volume of around 1 cubic meter. The comment period for the Part 108 draft in the US is over. Part 108 is supposed to better support BVLOS drone operations. It is interesting to see what industry leader Wing has to say about it. Apparently, one of the things the draft suggests is that the drone operator must be able to detect and avoid so-called non-cooperative aircraft. Non-cooperative here means aircraft that are not making themselves electronically visible. Wing argues strongly against this and says that this makes drone operations a lot harder. Instead, they suggest that non-cooperative aircraft must leave way for electronically conspicuous drones. This is in practice more or less the same as requiring electronic conspicuity for all airspace users. I agree with Wing and think it's a no-brainer, although I would actually rather say the words out loud, a mandate for electronic conspicuity for all airspace users. Why would you, in the new low-altitude economy that is developing with possible huge societal benefits, allow aircraft to be hidden? The equipment is not expensive today, it's not hard to install, unmanned traffic will still leave way for manned traffic, so I really don't see any reason why we shouldn't have a mandate for e-conspicuity. In Sweden, Katla has made some long-distance cargo test flights this fall and early winter with mixed results. Due to restrictions in the flight permit, a low cloud ceiling stopped a lot of the testing. This sounds very much like the situation we had here in Torsby when we tested home delivery a couple of years ago. The minimum cloud ceiling is there to ensure separation from manned aircraft that might be tempted to go lower than they should to get below the clouds, ending up entering the D area set up for the drone delivery tests. A possible solution for this awkward limitation would be a mandate for e-conspicuity. If this was in place, this restriction could probably be removed, as the BVLOS drone operator would have full situational awareness of any manned aircraft getting close to the drone. Another reason for cancelling test flights in foggy winter weather is of course the risk for icing. This is a real challenge for all-year drone operations in the Nordics. The combination of fog or rain and temperatures around 0 degrees is not an ideal situation for any aircraft, and it is hard to protect drone propellers from icing. In Norway, the Avinor UTM system, available online and via apps, was supposed to be launched on December 8th. However, technical problems made Avinor to decide to postpone the launch until further notice. The Avinor app will, when finally released, show airspace restrictions, airspace activity, and enable automatic or manual flight permission in restricted airspace. I have been waiting for some in-the-wild video of the impressive Zipline P2 system, and finally here it is. And it seems to work as marketed. I am fascinated by any vehicle that can propel itself on solar power alone. It is such a clear demonstration of the power of the freely available solar energy. I have seen solar electric bikes, solar cars, solar camper vans, solar aircraft and solar fixed-wing drones. And now even a multi-rotor drone. Even though it's many times less efficient than a fixed-wing drone, it still manages to stay airborne on solar power alone, and I think that's extremely inspiring. Thanks for watching and see you in the next one.